Hello, Sam here. Welcome to the Floe 1.1 update video. Now, this video is just a sort of a companion to this blog post where I outline what's new and improved with Floe 1.1. And this video, I'm just sort of going to chat a little bit about what's new and show you some things. I'm actually going to start with the improvements to our documentation. So on the website, which is floe.audio, if you go up here to the Docs tab, we've improved quite a lot of these pages. So, for example, the browsers page now has comprehensive information about all the new features and how everything works. And you'll find quite a few pages improved in similar ways with a lot more detail. Anyway, let's show you the browsers. So I'm going to go to Floe now. And firstly, what are the browsers? The browsers are how you select either presets, instruments, or impulse responses. And we designed these to be quite powerful ways to find the sound that you need, whether that's by category, tags, mood, all kinds of properties, and also to be able to randomly load within a set of criteria. So anyway, I'll show you the preset browser. So I just clicked up here on the preset name to open it, and you see on the left here we have these new cards, and these are just much more of a visual way to select the main property of the item. So in this case, these are preset banks. So if I can click up here on the top, you can see this sort of gold bar sort of signifies that everything here is selected, and you can also select the sub items within a card. We've also got a favorite system now. So the items here, you can click a little star to favorite them, and then you can show your favorites just by clicking up there. So very simple but effective. Actually, let's go back to this left-hand side, because also what's changed here is that it's a single selection mode by default now. So you can only have one filter selected at once. So if I select the Dullstone bank now, it swaps it from either, rather than adds it to the selection, it changes it. But you do still have access to the multiple selection modes. If you go up here to the little three dots, you can go to an AND mode, for example. And these normally are most effective when you're working with the tags. And so I can say, I only want to see items that are acoustic and dreamy. That's examples like that. But you can particularly if you've got a lot of things installed, this can be quite a powerful way to hone down on what the type of item that you need for your particular track. Also, we have keyboard navigation now. So using the arrow keys on my keyboard, I can move this little highlight, this sort of blue box, and press enter to select whatever is underneath the box. So let's go back to one mode. That probably makes a bit more sense for this. You can move between the different tabs using left and right, and select different items. You can also, if you hold Control and then use the arrow keys, it sort of jumps by like a section at a time, and that's a very quick way to get around. And Control F brings up the search bar, so you can type in pad, for example. There's a lot of them there. I suppose that's sort of the main improvements to the browser, and that is the bulk of the work that we did for the update, and it took quite a lot of fine tuning to find the best way to improve it. And there's still some more work we can do with this, but from what we've tested, it certainly is more intuitive and easy to find what you're looking for. And also visually, we've sort of fine-tuned things, so it's a bit less cluttered and a bit more focused on the important bit, which is loading the items. So actually, you can see that I've opened up the instrument browser here. So it's a similar idea, isn't it? You've got the items on the left, on the sort of the selection criteria on the left, and the items on the right. So these cards on the left are sample libraries, and that's the same. If I open the convolution reverb, you can select the impulse responses with a sort of similar set of criteria. I mean, that's the sort of the main thing that's worth showing, I would say. I mean, we've made a lot of other improvements, mostly bug fixes and sort of little enhancements. One of them is I'll just reset the state there, is the looping controls. So I'll load up Music Box and add a loop. And we found that there was a couple of sort of rare situations where you'd get a little audible click in the sound, but we've really been thorough, and they're now absolutely pristine. So if you set a crossfade on a loop, even the ping pong loop, yeah, completely smooth. So that's a good fix. That also improved some compatibility with some of the DAWs, such as Ableton Live 10 had a bit of an issue with Floe, and yeah, there's some other bug fixes, but I'll direct you to the change log if you want to see all the full list. So if you go to change log on the docs page, you can see all the details. Yeah, I guess that's another couple of things here. Like, we got some improved speed. So when you're loading a like an instrument, it tends to be much quicker depending on what your CPU is. I think that's pretty much it that I want to show you in this little quick video. So thank you for watching. Sorry I got a little bit rambly at the end there, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.